You notice the camera. Good morning, everyone. So it is about 1:30 right now. It's the first day of Nano. I have had a little bit of a busy morning because I was one of the people who waited like 3 hours for the new Shane Dawson palette. I did get it though, so I'm very excited. I actually have a video in mind in the future, so you'll see that soon. But yeah, so I've been doing that all morning. I did get some of my writing for the day done. I have about 2,000 words done, and I need to do that, but I have a very busy day because I am also actually going to be doing makeup for the channel trailer. So yeah, let's get to that. And yes, I am not super good at makeup, but I'm doing my best. Well, hello there. So this is Ivy from the future, here to tell you what I am doing because I realized it didn't really make any sense. So what I am attempting to do is I am attempting to do Copperhead snake makeup. So right now I just quickly threw on a ton of foundation because I needed a lot of it to get the makeup to stick. So yeah, I have to use like porcelain foundation. This is still not quite my shade. I'm just so freaking pale. It's very hard to find. But yeah, immediately after I did that, I plucked my eyebrows a little bit right there. And I also tight lined my eyes because I can't do that without lifting up my eyelid. I just can't. I also tried to do some eyeliner a little bit ahead of time. And yeah, and that was me showing a Sephora palette, which is the makeup that I used for this because that's what I have. So I started off and I tried to dot out the defined areas on the snake's face. There seemed to be like 3 larger points, and I sneezed. And then I also threw on some eyeshadow and I started to darken my forehead. You'll see in a second I actually hold up a reference picture of the snake I'm trying to do, so hopefully it'll make more sense as I go. But yeah, I'm trying to add a little bit of definition to my face, which ends up just kind of getting blended in. Considering this is my first time ever doing more like costumey makeup like this, that isn't just like I look dead. I actually am relatively pleased with it. I know there are a couple of things that I could have done better, but for now this is good. Ah yes, so see, there is the snake that I am trying to do. And yeah, I attempted to put some blush on my cheeks, but it ended up all getting covered because I realized it just made the whole look muddy, and again, snakes don't really have that, so yeah. And I added a bit more foundation to my eyelids because I was having a hard time getting my black eyeshadow to stick to my eyes. So yeah, and then I put more foundation on the sides of my cheeks to cut a really nice defined line between the reddish brown on my forehead and the like natural skin tone below. And I tried to do again a little bit more definition with black and everything. Some of it worked, some of it didn't. But yeah, and now I am doing more eyeliner, which is the enemy. Completely. Eyeliner is just like absolutely my nemesis. And I'm putting more foundation on my skin to get rid of the blush that I put on because I definitely messed that up. And I was trying to cover some more of the like basically like color mess ups I did on my skin. And now I'm going in and drawing some of the snake patterning on my neck because I was hoping to get some shots a little bit of my shoulders, and I felt like it made it look a little bit more snaky if I actually put in the extra effort. So yeah, but eyeliner is evil, so unfortunately you can't really see me putting my eyeliner on because it's not my friend. I can do tight lining, and that's great. But any sort of like wing or anything like that, I was actually relatively pleased with the eyeliner I did in this video, but in general, yeah, it's not my friend. And then I am using Kat Von D lipstick, liquid lipstick. I don't remember what shade this is, but it's a really nice kind of like purplish brown. And on top of that, I actually went and used Burt's Bees dark brown lipstick. It has like some weird name like Harmony or Love or something. That's it right there. And I tried to put some lines on my lips to make it look like the scales around a snake's mouth. and it did okay. But the funny thing is I actually went in with more eyeliner right here. I'm doing the eyeliner, and I actually put eyeliner on my lips. And it worked really well for defining those little scales that I was trying to do. I also just went a little bit crazy with the eyeliner because I ended up using the eyeliner to darken my eyebrows. And I fully realize this looks ridiculous, but the thing is, on camera, I need it to be more defined for when I edit the footage. So it might look really goofy in a picture without editing, but it has to be like this in order to get that really dramatic look. That's why every year for Halloween, whenever I tend to do more like vintage looking makeup. Like one year I basically tried to look like a 20s movie star. You really have to go ham with everything in order to get it to show up and look the way that you need. So I just anticipated that and did what I needed to do. So yeah, and I went in and I also drew some like fake eyelashes below my eyes, and I again was actually quite pleased with the wing that I did on my eyes, very proud of that. And I tried to add some scales on top of my forehead and at the sides of my head. The only thing I do actually kind of regret is doing those scales at the crown of my head because I sort of feel like they took away from it, but I felt like it needed more of a scaly look. I also completely soaked my eyelashes in mascara, and I attempted to do, I have like a silver eyeliner, and I attempted to put that on my lower waterline, which didn't really work, didn't really do anything, but it looked cool in theory. And now I'm just adding more of the pattern on the snake kind of body, and that is basically it that I did for the makeup. And I'm not really worrying about how it looks like on my actual back because I knew I wasn't going to be taking any photos from the back, but you can see me checking how it looks to the side because I did know I was going to do some of that. But yes, now I am about to do my hair. So essentially what I did was I took my hair, I split it into two sections because again, I was trying to imitate the snake, and they sort of have like those like little like lumpy parts of their skull on the back. So I thought this would be kind of an interesting way to do that. So I took my hair, had it straight down, and I twisted it back towards me, and then I put it on top of my head and I spun it into like a cinnamon bun and pinned it down with bobby pins. You'll see later in this video, I actually changed how I did my hair so that it had a little bit more of the kind of twistiness in front, but essentially this is how I redid my hair even when I remade it. So if you would like to attempt to do this for some reason, that's how I did it. I liked the second version of how I did my hair, not my bear, a lot better than this one. And also, yes, the bobby pin that is sticking out in the back is bothering me too. I just couldn't see what was going on in the back of my head. I basically did this blind. But yeah, I was actually like super proud of the hair. I wasn't necessarily sure about the makeup. I think it looks cool in some of the edits that I've done. But the hair for me was really the exciting part because I was just very proud of being able to kind of spontaneously come up with a hairstyle. And yeah, so I sped up the other bun because you basically can't see it anyways because I had to stand to the side. And also, yes, I do have unicorn coat hangers in my bathroom. I love them. One of them fell off. That's the hole on the door. But yeah, that's basically it. That's so cute. That's so cute. So I added my homemade fangs and I changed how I did my hair. Having some problems getting this footage done. It's not working out how I thought, so I need to come up with something new. Okay, so I hope I got something. I guess we'll see. If I don't submit it, then I guess it didn't work. I'm gonna go and take a shower, get all this off my face, and yeah, then it's time to do more writing. Which also, I just want a moment of appreciation for my hair. It looks so goofy from the back, but I've done so many like weird vintage hairstyles. I'm starting to actually get good at like do's like this. It's kind of fun. Okay, so I'm back. I wrote a little bit more for a couple hours on and off. It's like almost 7 now, so I'm super tired and I'm gonna take my first long break of the day, get some food, and blow dry my hair. Most of the makeup came off. I look a little bit like a swamp thing, but it's fine. It's been a day, a very full day. I managed to get everything on my to-do list done. Now I can sleep. I don't think I mentioned in my other videos that I actually only got about 6 hours, 5 or 6 hours of sleep last night. It is like 2:30 now in the morning. And yeah, I got up today at like 8, so I'm very tired. But I did get everything done that I needed to do. So now tomorrow I still have a bunch of stuff left to do though. I have to finish a couple commissions, which I'll probably show you tomorrow. And yeah, I need to do laundry and all kinds of fun things because I unfortunately did not time my laundry well. Normally I do that all before so I don't have that extra thing to do, but unfortunately I made a mistake. Ugh. But it's fine because I should be able to hopefully get a little bit ahead on my stuff. So yeah, the only thing that's kind of like become very apparent to me is the story that I'm working on that's just me working on it solo. It is very weird. It didn't seem quite as weird when I wrote the outline down for it. Like I was like, yeah, this totally makes sense. And then I like actually went to work on it and it sort of has ended up taking like a little bit of like a different turn, which like I don't necessarily mind it, but I'm sort of just like, is this too weird? I feel like it's just weird and it's not like what I normally write, so who knows, we'll see. But I have gotten the first chapter done basically, so that's exciting. And yeah, so we'll see. And then I haven't done a whole lot on my group project that I'm doing with my writing partner. I did some work last night, so I think I have about 1,000 something words done in that one. But none of it is pasted in the actual document yet because we haven't gotten there. And I also wanted to edit it a little bit more before I submit it for review. But yeah, so very productive first day of Nano. I wish I wasn't so tired for it, but I had to get up early in order to do what I had to do this morning. So yeah, I'll be seeing you guys tomorrow.
All that me and Mrs. Boopy have to do is just read the old Boopy. I love you. Mwah.
Okay, good morning, everyone. So it is about 3 and I finally woke up. I slept in today because I'm going to work late tonight. So yeah, let's get started with the day. I'm going to start by finishing off my commissions and then I'm going to get started on writing. Okay, so I'm done with that commission. I just need to press it and then hopefully take a picture of it tomorrow. It might take a couple days though. It's very humid where I live, so it means that the paper gets all wrinkly and I have to fix it before I can take a crisp picture and send it on. But I rinsed off in the shower and I got dressed in my crappy clothes. And now I'm about to do some writing, so yes. So it is about 1:15 and I'm really excited because about an hour ago I was in the middle of working and I saw that I got a notification that I won a contest that I entered. Yay! I actually didn't think that I was going to win this contest, so I just like couldn't believe that I actually won it. I'm so happy. I'm so happy about it. It's crazy. I will put a picture of the picture I did for the contest up here. But it was like really unexpected and really exciting, and it was kind of neat because I did spend a lot of time on the drawing and the painting and everything, so like it's pretty cool. And yeah, it was about like the equivalent of like $15 that I won, so that's exciting. It's in DeviantArt points though, so that basically means it's all gonna get used on adoptables because I have no self-control. But yeah, so in the meantime I took a break for about an hour and then I started working again, I think around 10, and I've been working pretty much since then. So I've gotten a few more words done. I ended up having to take a break to get some food, so it was like a 30-minute break. And I also am watching a few YouTube videos meanwhile I'm writing. I need to rethink something in one of my stories because it's just not like working out correctly, so I'm not writing quite as quickly as I would like to, but I have hit my goal for the day for sure. I haven't checked my word count, but I know that I have. I've written like a couple of pages, so I'm not super alarmed. But yeah, it's kind of been a good day. I also if anybody's interested, I'm really addicted to playing Pokemon Go, and I actually managed to catch another Ditto. Just a stupid little fact, but I was a little bit excited about it. So yeah, but I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be up. I may or may not do another video before I go to bed. Just kind of depends. In a way, I'm not sure there's really gonna be much else that's gonna happen. I'm just gonna sit here, try and get a little bit more work done. I'll probably stay up until about 4 in the morning, kinda. And yeah, I'm just taking a quick break at the moment because I'm very tired. And I might also try and get some more food again because it's been a while. But yeah, again, I've almost gotten everything done on my list. I used that 30-minute break time that I mentioned earlier also to quickly throw my laundry in, so that's done. And again, I think basically I've done everything else on my to-do list. Wish me luck. Which also, I am watching this video from Pretty Pastel Please about this Brandy Melville store. I haven't actually heard of this store before, but I gotta say, the stuff that she talks about in the beginning, like, it's so infuriating. It's kind of an interesting video if you watch like the beginning 10 minutes of it. She'll explain it, but it's kind of frustrating. I don't know, I had a thought on it, I guess. Yeah, it's not cool when stores do shit that basically just encourages body dysmorphia. It's just wonderful. But yeah, stuff like that has actually encouraged me to learn to make my own clothes, which will be in other videos. Yay! I'm so tired. Gotta go to bed. Well, good morning. I've been up for about an hour and it's 3 now, and I have basically the same stuff to do today. I need to go over there, paint for a little bit, and then I'm probably going to listen to the last part of an audiobook. Meanwhile I do that, I'm listening to Edward the Black Prince or something like that. It's sort of like a historical novel about that, and it's useful for fantasy stuff. So I'm almost done, got like 2 hours. Gonna go and quickly do that, then start writing again. Nothing particularly crazy today, unfortunately, so might have a briefer vlogging day, we'll see. Also, like on a side note, I found this weird clip that I took at 9 a.m. this morning, and I don't remember taking it. Good morning. You on my lap. Hello. My
my final message. Goodbye.
A glass of whiskey all together, gentlemen. Hot stuff, white snow bluff, red hot, shore pop, some damn. Is that cushion for
Still feels a little sticky, but that looks done, right?
Down to a British baking show poking at it. Paul, just be positive,
Does
Paul.
that look good?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like it's a little
Wait,
sticky.
I'm zooming in.
I feel like it probably could have
Doing
risen
an
like-
artistic shot.
Well, I'm here for doing an artistic shot. I cut this piece, and then put that, and then we'll artistically lay this one here, and that one there. Oh, really? I'm so tired. It's funny because this was a day where I was like, I'm not really going to do much, not going to vlog a whole lot, and then I actually ended up doing a bunch of stuff. But yeah, my bread was okay. That's the first time I've ever made bread, so gonna keep doing that. I'd like to get good at it. It's my favorite kind of food, basically, apart from pasta, which I would also like to learn how to make my own pasta because I feel like that would be kind of fun. I'm ready for bed. It's like only 2 or something in the morning. I can definitely stay up another couple hours and get a tiny little bit more done, but I'm just like so exhausted. Definitely today I have felt a lot more like mentally exhausted. I had to like rewrite a lot of my timeline in my book because it just is, it's weird and it doesn't want to do what I was originally planning to do. And I don't, you know, if I'm one of those that feels like if my characters are telling me they don't want to do something, I'm not going to make them because it's probably wrong. But unfortunately that means sometimes I have to adapt what I was originally planning in order to get it to work. So damn it. But yeah, I may actually go to sleep early tonight. I'm just super tired and I have a lot more that I need to do tomorrow. I need to finish my last commission. Yeah, my last commission, that's the only one that I have left to do. Then, yeah, I need to do a lot of stuff tomorrow. I need to do a lot of words. I'm gonna try and make up some time and get a little bit further ahead, because in a few days I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be able to work for the day, so I need to just make sure that just in case that actually happens, I'm like well prepared and everything. So yeah, I feel like that might be it for now. So I think I'm going to say goodnight. And I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, so it's 6:31. I didn't do a get up message, I don't think. But so I have already done my painting stuff that I needed to do for the day, so that's awesome. And I have been working on writing pretty much since 4, I think. And I am almost done with my word count goal for my own book. But I'm going to take a break because I've been working for like 6 hours. I got up at like 12 this morning, so gonna take a break, get some food. So it is about 5:30 in the morning. I didn't vlog a whole lot today, but I did it so that I could get a whole lot of stuff done. And I'm really happy to say that I have broken 10,000 words in my individual project. I still think it's really weird, but I'm really glad that I did it. I tried to get ahead as much as I could tonight, because I might be going out tomorrow. Again, I am trying to kind of avoid it so that I still have time to write. And even if I go out tomorrow, I'm still going to work in the morning. But yeah, really glad about that. But I'm going to go to bed. I'm very tired. Sorry for not doing a whole lot of videoing today, but it was literally like not super interesting. I finished the newest season of the Great British Baking Show with my mom when I took my break that I said a little while ago, and then I watched like an episode of Nailed It, and yeah, then I came back and I worked, so it wasn't very interesting. But okay, I will see you all tomorrow. Mwah.
Yes.
Okay, I just got up. Now I need to paint, and because I did most of my words for today last night, I'm gonna take a little bit of a more relaxed day, and then I'm gonna try and work again later tonight, but I need to paint before I lose the light, so.
Baby! Hello! Baby!
So, it's been quite the day. Can't tell, that's a very frustrated sound. So, yeah, so this morning it started off and I was fine. Just another normal morning. But like, have you ever just had one of those days where just nothing you do works? And you just start to get so frustrated with like every single thing that you do that you're just like, I literally just can't do anything more. Today I'm making myself crazy. Well, today I just had one of those days. I had so much to do and just absolutely nothing worked. It was such a frustrating long day. And it was not a very productive day because even though I tried to do stuff all day, it just was like bad and I had to redo it. And then there was a point where I was just like, I need to stop. Like, I got up this morning and I needed to paint and do some things like that, and it just like I was starting to ruin the piece that I was working on, so I was just like, okay, no, we need to stop. Even if it was just for me, it would be fine. This is a commission piece. I have high standards when I am submitting things for other people. Like a lot of times with me, I'll just get through it and it's fine, but for other people I do 110%. I just wasn't happy, and so I was like, okay, you know what, I just need to stop. It was just a day where I needed to do too much, and I was just in a not very good mood the entire time I was doing it, so I just like basically stopped today around 8, and I was just like, we need to do something else. So I turned on those like American Girl doll movies. And I know it sounds really stupid, but they are surprisingly good movies considering. I just find it sad that they're not really making like the historical ones anymore because they are really good. And so I just turned on Felicity at first because originally I had watched something which was, well, I'll just show the thumbnail of the video, I guess, like right here, if you guys want to watch it, which was essentially how people did their hair in the 1700s, kind of around the area. You'll see. And it kind of like reminded me of that, so I was like, yeah, okay, let's just look it up, and it happened to be uploaded on YouTube, so I just watched it on there, and then afterwards I ended up watching Molly, and I just a second ago finished Samantha. I was trying to watch Kit, which is actually the only one of those that I haven't seen, but the versions on YouTube are terrible, and I don't actually own that one, so I couldn't just go and get the DVD like I normally do in these situations. But yeah, I just needed a day, and I decided to just draw something meanwhile I was watching it, just so at least I did something. I just needed like a de-stressor drawing, and kind of got inspired from the line in Felicity where her mother tells her that it's like love lasts forever, which I thought, was just, it hit me right in the feels. So I just yeah, I was having a day. It was a day, and I'm really excited for it to be over. It's only like 1:30 or something. Like the last couple days you've seen, I stay up way later, and I'm just like, yeah, I can go to bed right now. I'm pretty much done with this. But yeah, but this is the drawing that I did. So you can kind of see I just did a cat skull and some flowers, which I'm still kind of working on, but I did do the lettering, so that's at least done. And yeah, and right now I'm just watching this show right here. It's called A Stitch in Time. I've seen a few other episodes of this, but I'm actually trying to get through it because I need something to watch, and it's good. I really like historical fashion and clothing and everything. I'm a huge nerd for it, so pretty much anything like this is like my forte. So yeah, so I'm just trying to have kind of like a de-stress day, and I've done my words. I still did my words today. I did like 1,300 in each one. I did less today in the group project, because I just wasn't feeling it. The parts I can get ahead on, I just don't want to do. It's tricky doing it myself. So some things I can like get ahead and I can write huge chunks and then send it back and forth, and that's kind of how we work. But this, it's just weird enough that I don't feel super confident writing too far ahead. So yeah, I kind of just needed to stop. So I did a few hundred words in that, and she did the rest. And then basically, I finished my words in my other, my personal story, which was, I don't remember what they told me I needed to do today in order to stay on pace, but it was like 1,300 or 600 or something. I haven't updated my word count in that because I'm just like, I'm so, like, not in the mood. I updated it last night after I worked late because basically, again, I did my words before. So I'm still thankfully gonna get the badge. I'm absolutely determined to still get the, like, update your word count every day badge. I've never been able to do it, so I'm like making a point where even if I'm just like updating it 2 words, I literally just write 2 words, I'm gonna do that and update my word count because I'm determined this year to finally get that badge. But I don't need to do it for today yet. Literally the words that I'm working on or did work on today were actually for tomorrow. So I'm just gonna update it tomorrow. Again, I'm having just a day where I'm just like, I just don't care. So yeah, I'm hoping that I can go to bed, get some sleep, and feel a little bit better in the morning. I think I just need to detox a little bit. Like, I still worked, so it's fine. But I think, I don't know what just happened today. It's just like somebody just hit me with a bad juju stick, so I just needed to take a break. And yeah, and we got started on some dialogue together in our shared project, which is awesome because we haven't done that in a long time. And I am like super excited to start getting back into these characters because this is one of our older books. We did the first draft of this book in 2013. And that was the first book, and then about a year later we did the second book, and then it took us like 4 or 5 years to finish the third. Which we had started like immediately after we finished the second book, and we've had to do a lot of like heavy editing on this, but how we've re-put it together, I at least am very proud of. I mean, again, we'll see, I guess, once we submit it to the public if it's actually good or if we're just crazy, but I feel like I'm very confident with it. Also, sorry for the notices. My writing partner is messaging me. Actually, let me just check this really quick. Okay, I'm back again. And sorry if some of this too just doesn't make any sense, because part of that is I'm just like really tired. I'm just like really, really tired right now. And it's been a day, so if I don't make any sense, yeah, I'm sorry. I feel so bad for myself editing this later. This is going to be a nightmare. This whole vlog is going to be a nightmare, but Jesus. But yeah, so I don't know. It's been a bit of a drastic change, and like it's fine, but I'm still just not sure if it's like good weird or bad weird, and that is concerning because usually I can tell pretty fast into a book. It's usually about a page or two into a book. I can immediately tell if what I'm thinking is good or bad. Like right away, I'm pretty much just like, this does not make sense. This is stupid. And I can just like immediately just like clock it, like this is wrong, I need to fix it, we need to do something else. So much hand action. But with this one, I just like did the first couple pages, and the first couple pages I was like, yeah, this is gonna be good. It's weird, but it's good. Well, and really I hadn't even gotten to the point where it was weird yet. It like started off and I was just like, yeah, this is working, this is good. And then after like page 2, I started to go, what have I done? This is really weird. And I've just not necessarily been able to tell if it's like good or not. So that's a weird place for me to be in, because like if I was just like it's bad, then I would just honestly just like spontaneously switch projects and just do something else and just completely pants a new novel like on day 5. Just jump the whole goal, start over. I am not like above doing that. In fact, I would say it's common for me to just go, nope, and switch things in between. So, like, yeah, I, like, kind of in a way wish I just knew, because if I knew it was going to be good, then I would just sit down and just push through it and get the draft of it done and stuff. But, yeah, since I just am still just sort of unsure, I just feel like this might be a weird one that I'm going to get the 50,000 word, because I know for a fact I can do 50,000 words on this one. I have enough content in the story. It's not even like I cut it down and I'm like, oh, I can't even write this. This is like a short story. It's not even long enough for 50,000 words. I know I can do 50,000 words. I would say this is a shorter novel, so I would say maybe like now that I've cut it down, it's definitely not going to be like a huge thing like I was originally thinking it was going to be. It's definitely like a shorter novel, but it's definitely over 50,000 words, so like I can still finish it. But I'm just like thinking this might be one of these books that I finish and shelve for 10 years and then come back and like fiddle with it later and like toss the whole thing out and start over. But it's hard. I like to feel more like, even if something is terrible and it's like absolute garbage, on the first draft, and it's just like full of typos and, you know, shitty spelling errors and like stupid stuff like that, I still like to feel like, oh yeah, well, I mean, I just need to edit it and then it's fine. So it's hard to be like unsure because I like to at least think that it's going somewhere. And yeah, and I'm not sure that I like currently have that feeling with this, is I guess the thing. But yeah, so it's basically just like been a bit of like a tired day. And I'm assuming it will get better. Mostly with Nano, it's like you just have to get over that first week, and if you can just write consistently for about a week, it does get easier, because I think that's really the thing with this challenge is it's just like trying to get people to write every day. It doesn't matter if you even finish it and you actually get to 50,000 words. Like, it's great if you do, but that's not really why you do it. You do it just to start and to write a little bit. So, like, you know, it gets easier, and I promise you it does get easier, even if you're joining, like, now. Because I know some people, like, spontaneously decide to do Nano, like, midway through Nano. You know, don't worry about necessarily getting to 50,000 words. Just write a little bit every day, and that's great, you know, because that's the important thing. So, like, it's hard being frustrated. Like, I'm a bit frustrated, I guess, with my projects right now. But that's not necessarily even the point. The point is just that, like, consistently now, every day, I've been writing, and I can't honestly say, that I do write every day on, like, an average month. I write as much as I can. So I would probably say I do some amount of writing at least every other day. And then I'll take, like, huge gaps in between. Like, I didn't do a whole lot over the summer this year because I was working on cosplaying for the first time, and I was a little bit consumed by costume madness, which was, like, absolute hell. So I didn't work for a while there, and then I worked a little bit in September. And some of what I consider, again, a little bit of work is if I just, like, jot down a couple hundred words in the morning when I've had, like, an interesting idea or something. I do consider that writing. Like, I'm not completely insane. I don't think I need to do, like, 30 pages a day to consider that doing a little bit of writing. And so, like, I try to do a little bit every day, even if it's just an insignificant amount. But now that I've been doing Nano, again, I can say consistently every day I've done, like, a good couple pages every day. And that's fantastic, you know? So, I mean, that's what's good about this. And sometimes it's a little bit hard to keep track of that as you go through the month, because you're just like, I gotta get to the completed novel and I gotta do 50,000 words, and, like, it's good. And again, I've done it every year because I'm crazy and I literally can just do this. But if I was working outside of my house and I had, like, a very intensive job, I wouldn't do Nano necessarily with the thought process of, like, I have to complete it. Like, I would just do it as a way to kind of whip me back into shape and get me started again. I think it sort of just, like, to me, sets a precedent for the rest of the year, where it's like I get my shit together during November, take a little bit of a break in December, because you just have to take a little bit of a break in December. It's absurd if you're just like, yeah, let's keep going at this. Like, I am insane. I'm not that insane. You know, but after that, usually then I do work more consistently. It kind of helps me put my goals in perspective for the next year, and, you know, it's good. It's just a way to kind of keep it in perspective, because I know some people who do Nano are trying to be, like, full-time professional authors, but not everybody. I am in that category of, I want to do this for a living. I want to write as many books as I can before I die. I'm coming for you, Stephen King. Those 80 books. I'm gonna do 200 more. Probably not. But no, like, I legitimately want to write as many books as I can. I want to bleed out my ideas till I am literally out of blood. You know, and it helps just keep track of your goals, because sometimes it's easy to get caught up in day-to-day stuff and be busy with your job and with your life. Sometimes you have to keep a hold of your dreams to actually do the things that you want, to support your family, to enjoy your work more, to support your pets, or whatever it may be. And I think sometimes we just need, like, a moment to just keep sight of our goals, and, like, it's hard. And I know a lot of you are probably already, like, struggling, because I do feel like this is the point where everybody starts to kind of like go, I hate this, what did I do? But like, hang in there if you are still trying to do it, and if you don't, that's okay. If something came up and you just can't do it because of work, don't feel bad. But you know, again, maybe pop in midway through the month and just do a tiny bit. Just do like 10 words a day. Just hang in there, because your dreams are worth it. Your goals are worth it. And, you know, even if you don't get to 50,000 words, it's really nice to just, again, kind of put everything into perspective and spend the day just focusing on what you genuinely want to do, not what other people are telling you should do. I mean, again, even with me, you don't have to take any of my fucking advice. Do this for you. And, you know, even if that's just not a whole lot, that it ends up being, you know, 1,000 words, well, good for you. If it's 10 words, good for you. Most people don't even try because they are too scared to start, you know? So, I mean, any amount of progress is good progress. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, you know? And so, like, I think I'm having this, like, weirdly emotional moment here on the camera, but, like, even though I'm struggling, I am still trying to keep in mind the fact that it's, like, this will get me where I want to go, because I do want to be a professional with this, and hopefully, like, earn my living doing this. Again, like, the publishing world is a bit tricky, so, you know, you can't necessarily guarantee that, but I can hope is the thing. You know, and yeah, so just hang in there, guys, I guess is my whole point with this. But I am going to take a little bit of a breather, and I'm going to finish my video. And again, I think I'll just update my word count tomorrow, and I think now that I'm like a good day ahead, I might just try and stay there. Just keep updating the words based on that, and just work for tomorrow today for the next couple of days, and yeah, who knows. But yeah, let's get on to what will be, I think, day 6. Okay, good morning. So I am up. It is 4:22 right now, and I have been writing since about 1 something this morning, right after I got up. I'm in a significantly better mood today, and it is my writing partner's day off at work, so we are doing as much as we can while we can. So I'm just gonna keep this like super short, but I'm hoping. One of my posters just fell down. No. Why? So yeah, so I'm just gonna focus on getting stuff done, and I will update you as soon as I can. Hello everyone, so it is about 2 in the morning. I don't actually remember exactly what time it is, but I took a bit of a break from writing for a little while, and I am not quite ready to get started again on the last 2 hours to finish my word count, so I decided instead I am going to set up my miniature Christmas tree, because it's out over there and it's driving me crazy. I don't normally set up anything for Christmas this early, but I just needed to do something else. So yeah, so let's do that.
Me and say, don't think there ain't no Santa Claus. I know darn well there is, because my cuties do at 2 to 2 today.
So I am done for the day. I am in my pajamas, and I'm tired. So tired. Yeah, I'm gonna go to bed, because it's another day of my writing partner's weekend. So hopefully, again, we can write a little bit more and get that done. Also look at my wonderful wall of prints. The whole room is covered in these, but these are new from my first convention. I love them. Excuse me. So yeah, so I will see you guys tomorrow, last day. Yeah. Okay, so the final day of vlogging for this week. I am almost done with my words for today, probably. I am gonna try and do a lot more, but I need to go and get a snack. And yeah, so then after that I'm gonna try and start editing a video. But it's been an okay first week for Nano. I felt good about the writing, maybe not so good about the project, at least my project. I felt good about the other project. Yeah, and so that's basically it. I don't really feel like I have any closing thoughts or anything for this week. My only thing that's kind of weird is, like, I do have to say writing fight scenes is bizarre sometimes because you just have to, like, describe so many weird things in order to get it to, like, make sense as to what the character is doing. So that's been fun. That's what I'm working on right now. But yeah, it'll get better. And so far, I've checked my word count. I'll show a video or a picture of it now. And yeah, so you can see I am over my needed words, so I'm a little bit ahead, which is great because I like to do that in case there is a day where I, like, actually can't do anything, or I can only do, like, a tiny little bit, so that I'm not, like, unable to catch back up, because sometimes it's the worst. Like, it's one thing to, like, work ahead if you can, but having to catch up is, like, a whole other thing, and I don't like to have to do that, even though I have to do that with, like, literally everything else in my life. But yeah, I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of the work that I've done this week. I think it's been pretty good. Stuff's gonna definitely start getting crazier, I think, as the month goes on, because I know for a fact I have more that I need to do. But so far I'm pretty happy. So yeah, basically though, how has your Nano gone? How are you doing? Did you even do Nano this year? Or are you just watching me do it? But yeah, and what is your project about, if you feel comfortable telling me and talking about it in public, unlike me, who's a person who's still too nervous to do that. But let me know, because I'm actually genuinely curious what you guys are thinking. I will probably, because I need to edit this now, I will probably post a picture at the end of this so you can sort of see where I'm at. And I may film something else really quick, because if something else happens, then I'm just gonna, like... but yeah, so I'm gonna be eating curry tonight, exciting. And yeah, and if you guys liked this, do let me know. I'm gonna try and again maybe do a couple more vlogs, maybe, I don't know. But let me know if you do, because I am just starting this, so if there's something in particular anybody wants to see, you literally just have to tell me, and it might take me a while to figure out how to do it, but I will try to do it, as slow as I may be. Which yeah, and hopefully there will be some other videos besides vlogs posted this month, because I know for a fact there's gonna be one other video that I'm really excited about, and again, hopefully I can actually do another video in between. So this is going to be a very full month with too many videos. But yes, I will see you guys next week.